Hey, and we're live. And I am not last seconding, tweeting, and Instagramming that we're live, which I could have done during the 30 seconds.
You could have.
To be fair, I remembered it. I remembered it 18 seconds to go. It's not my fault apps take a time to load. How's everybody doing? How was your weekend? What are we working on tonight?
I need to figure out what I'm going to be working on tonight. I hadn't pieced that together yet. It's been a day.
Oh, hail Matt, the perma filler in.
Don't you got a whip?
No,
or something?
wait.
Yes.
This was just the day you were scheduled.
Yeah, I was scheduled for this one. I didn't even fill in.
Oh, you fill in so often. I
Right.
forgot you were actually scheduled today.
We're going to just put my name in parentheses at the bottom of your channel. Be like, I'm also here on Mondays.
Writing Moms, Samantha, Nasset, and Matt.
And Matt also.
And coffee maker Matt.
And a barista.
And birthday twin barista Matt.
There we go.
I demand you have at least one like photo thing that says that. That would be great.
That would be really nice.
All right, we're gonna say hi to some peeps. Fox sent me a very, very threatening gif. Like the stream, everyone. Hi. Hey you. I'm eating hummus, so pretty good. We too have been eating hummus. I mean, not today, but I was yesterday. Chris Late came home from work. And he was like, why are there chips in the bed? And I was like, I was eating. And he looks over at my tiny desk beside the bed. And he's like, why is there hummus there? And I'm like, see previous answer.
Eating?
I was just eating pita chips. Well, I do just eat.
Yeah, it's because they're tasty on their own.
I also have a chip problem. I just eat them.
I love munching on just plain croutons. Just get a bag of croutons and go to town.
Hey. So I signed up to this tea subscription box, and we got some of the tea. We got the teas for this month, and one of them, like my sister tried, and she didn't like it. And she's like, I don't like it because I hate mango. And then me and my mom tried it, and we're like, my God, this is the strongest peach tea we've had. It's like it came right out of Georgia. But if you look at the list of ingredients, there's no peach. It is mango. And my sister likes peach, but she hates mango. But me and my mom are like, we know what a fucking peach and a mango tastes like. What is this witchcraft tea? So it's just like a magic tea.
Well, they're related.
I know they're related. They are similar. Like peaches and mangoes taste alike, but like peaches are sweeter and mangoes are more tart. Unless I'm just not remembering how fruit tastes at all. But this tea was like fresh squeeze Georgia peach tea. I don't even think you squeeze a peach to make peach tea, but I think you match.
It was just two peaches dressed up as a mango, and that's how they made the tea.
Did you get a haircut? The world needs to know.
No, it's just still kind of wet because I got out of the shower like half an hour ago.
Fair.
Howdy. Candy, Thomas.
Chris looks different too. Oh yeah, Chris also just got it. I guess Matt and Chris both took a shower and looked all nice, and then I'm just
There we go.
I took a shower 3 hours ago.
Okay, yeah, but is your hair dry?
Yes.
Is it?
I did get a haircut. No. I did get a haircut.
Yeah, but you sent pictures of the haircut.
See, there it is.
Oh my God.
The reveal.
The reveal.
It's all just pushed back.
Well, now you have to push it forward.
I
You're
usually
throwing
like,
off her identification process. We identify people with hair.
That is our defining traits.
I like how this CB's like, no, I think it's just you. And Sophie's like,
He
but
just-
I was wondering the same. And CB's like, wait, no, you're right. There's a war here. You confused everybody. There's the answer. Yeah, Chris got his side shaved, but Matt apparently just showered. I did get a haircut. He's a Scorpio.
Right?
He's a Scorpio, and people
what's
weren't
that
noticing
supposed to
that he's
mean?
pretty. So he's
What's that
upset.
supposed to mean?
I just
I'm
said
a
what it's
Scorpio.
supposed to mean.
Yeah, but
I
like,
literally just explained.
what does that mean? People, you know what? It's fine. You can keep your astrophysics to yourself.
Yes, astrophysics. That's what it is.
Look, it has to deal with stars.
I saw
Close
a Virgo.
enough.
I saw a Virgo thing earlier that was all like, blocking is for the weak. I want you to see me living a good life. And I was like, that's my soul right there. And I sent it to Fox and he was like, oh my God, that's so you.
That's
like, yeah.
Oh
my gosh. There was this perfect, there was this, shit, I need to find it. You guys talk, fill the air. I will find it because it was great. I said talk.
We can have a little dance party. That's kind
Matt
of
brought up Minions, so like I'm thinking of the Minions now.
Okay, so I sent. All right, for reference, Fox and both of my sisters are Aries, so this was amazing because I could send it to all three of them.
The God of War.
And the Aries said, "I'm sorry you chose to make me mad." And I sent that to Fox, and as I sent that to him, we started a voice call, and he gets in the voice call, and he's just like, "How dare you?" And then I'm just like, "Wait, I have the perfect response." And I sent the Virgo one, and it said, "I was just being honest. It's not my fault you got all sensitive about it." And he was just like, "Wow!" And I'm like, "I know, it's so great." Also, so me. It's like, it's just being honest. Damn. I forgot to tell CC that we're live, but somebody just asked a question in YouTube. So I'm like, I would feel very rude for going in there now and ignoring their question to say we're live.
Just stepping right over the top of them.
Just ignore their question.
I'm saying that when Scorpios get pretty, they demand to be acknowledged. And therefore, if someone else who put far less effort into being pretty is acknowledged over them, they get huffy.
I didn't get huffy, though.
Didn't you?
No.
Didn't you?
You seen me get huffy. That was like...
I think y'all need to hug it.
Pause the stream for a hug break.
Everybody. No, we can't. We're still in a pandemic. Just internet hug each other if you're so inclined. Sam is at my secret PhD. You get PhDs in that, right? That nobody knows about.
I think.
That's pretty sure.
It's a compliment. See, it's a compliment. Whatever.
How would I know it's a compliment, though? Until now.
Look, it's not my fault you're petty. You look for reasons to be petty.
And this is not.
You know, it is 10 minutes into the stream. It's time for you to do your intro.
All right. I'm watching out for you, Jessica, out here making me do an intro.
Matt tries to get at it, like legitimately. He'll let me forget.
Doing intros.
He's terrible.
Okay. The only time I've done a good intro is when I was Sophie. All right, let's see here. Who am I? I'm Matt. What do I do? I'm a writer. I'm working on my debut fantasy novel. I'm a barista. I make coffee. I post stuff on social media, mainly Twitter, though I do have an Instagram. It's just not very active. And
I
look,
shall take mercy upon your soul like I did CB that one time. Hey, this is Matt Hollon. He's a regular on my streams on this channel. He's writing a fantasy novel. I think you're through the first draft. Pretend you are.
Almost done with it. I'm finished with it, actually, yeah.
He's highly entertaining on his Twitter, which is linked down below. Also, his Instagram is there where he occasionally posts. It's not entirely dead, so also worth a follow.
Dying.
And he's just an all-around awesome Virgo.
Aw. Yeah. A great intro.
Are we doing directing airline traffic? Is that what we're doing?
You. Do your intro.
You did, Matt. What the fuck you mean?
I'll do Chris's.
Okay, go ahead.
Hi, I'm Chris. I have a luscious beard and mane. I'm working on my debut urban fantasy novel.
No.
Yes, you're accurate.
No?
Yeah.
Ignore him. You're accurate.
Okay.
He's a filthy liar.
I've got my socials linked down below.
I hope they're correct.
And am I missing anything?
He's a writing dad.
Yeah, I'm writing dad. Chris,
we got writer mom, writer dad, writer dumbass. We got it all.
You're like writing child.
Yeah, writing child.
Writing
Those are
although you have Phoebe and Sophie, who are both your younger regulars. So they're the writing children. I'm writing cousin.
All of my regulars are my children, even the two that are older than me. There was this one time in CC when I think Jenna was very drunk. I don't remember. But everybody just kept talking about things. And we talked about how I'm the server mom. And someone brought up that Jenna was older than me. And she goes, she's like, I came out of her as a toddler. And I'm like, yeah.
Woo!
So that's.
Yeah.
Sorry, the rest of my sentence was, so that's been established, but I just stopped speaking. And I was like, wait. All right. And I am writing mom Samantha L. Nasset. This is my channel where I talk about writer things, parent things, and writer-parent things in my Wednesday videos. Sometimes I also handle completely and totally random topics. I host these live streams on Mondays at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. You can find out all of the things and stay up to date on all things Sam at my newsletter down below. You can also tip me if you want to help support the platform at my Ko-fi. It's also linked down below. I'm working on a dark fantasy novel, although tonight I will be scripting my March videos because I want to get ahead finally one day. Huzzah. I think that's everything. I will be yelled at if it's not. I will fix that I have to fix Chris's thing because he changed from Chris Caballero to Chris Calavera.
No one's supposed to realize this, and you're like,
sir,
oh yeah,
it's
he changed
my
his
title and description. I have to go fix it.
I told you, Don, to fix it.
Sir,
I had a fun laugh when I logged into StreamYard and saw that my name was still listed as Sophie Lena B.
Is it? Oh, wait.
It was. I changed it. But I'm going to the stream still being Sophie.
I was talking about the video description, so I thought you meant in the video description. No. I was like, I could have sworn it was you this week, though. But, I'm also going to be... I may have to go handle that in a moment. Wait. They were screaming just to stream, so I had to yell at them to stop screaming. Perfect parenting technique. But I will be participating in the worldwide Writeathon, which is hosted by Jessica Williamson. I will link that somewhere at some point. It is the weekend of the 13th and the 14th. Co-hosts are signing up now and stuff. There's an Instagram. Sorry, the children are very distracting right now because they're fine. They're just self-governing at the moment, so I'm very hard to not investigate.
Soon they'll be able to vote each other out of their respective offices.
They do. They do. Okay. So, what is chat working on today?
I hope things.
I would have to go find Sagittarius memes because a lot of them, they either do or they don't fit Roxy, and if they don't fit Roxy, I move on with my day. If they do fit Roxy, I show Chris and we giggle and then move on.
For some
She's
reason, I
not
thought
old
it said
enough
egg
to
memes.
appreciate it. Yes.
I think I remember my favorite meme, Zodiac meme, is that the one I found out the two foxes, and it was like, and it had like Libra and Gemini. I'm like, is this the voice?
It was like no one, and then Libra and Gemini fighting, and I'm like, yes.
I thought they were
Just-
playing just the multifacetedness of.
So Gemini of you, Jess. So Gemini.
Thank you so much.
You did do Sophie's intro.
I just got to do other people's intros.
It's easier to introduce other people than yourself, I have learned.
Because I've never met myself. I don't know who I am.
I have a very, very in-depth knowledge of who I am. So
I've never met me.
Spent many years self-analyzing. Matt, get on my fur coat.
You have like a spreadsheet.
So people were appreciating your writing dumbass. You made Jenna spit water
So sorry.
almost spit water on her laptop. He was writer die. Writer dad,
That's
writer
good.
mom, writer die.
That's good.
That would have been great. You murdered people, Matt. I rolled out of Sam 4 years old and ready to fuck shit up. Yes. It's like how the Greek gods were birthed. We just
I'm here.
The primordial forces. We're here now, motherfuckers. The best part. Did you hear me? Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I'm right next to you, so I thought I just heard you.
They may have heard me through you. I'm very loud.
Over through the concrete wall.
I'm reading TSA and making edits and streaks. Ah, yeah. Yeah, the Writeathon started as a 24... There we go. It started as a 24-hour... Children.
Let me go check on them.
Thank you. It started as a 24-hour there are different hosts for each writing sprint. It went like, I think, an hour the first time, and then the second time was an hour and a half. I think we're doing an hour. Yeah, we're doing an hour and a half again. And whoever's hosting the write-in on that channel kind of controls how long the whole hosting sprints and everything go. So, oh, Fox is like, yes, we could still, it doesn't matter. I didn't say horrible things. I just told them enough, and they listened for 10 minutes. All right.
I think I'm gonna spend the first sprint typing up an intro that I can use for future lives. That way I don't have to be like, oh right, intros. Let's make one up real quick.
But yeah. So, and this current one we have coming up in March, all of the info is where Jess linked. There's no real qualifications other than enjoying writing, and we will also have chat sprints, which are separate from the regular sprints, which will be in 3-hour blocks, and the host will have chatting and games and stuff. I just heard him say,
fingers.
I swear to Odin. Ran out of pretzels, so yes.
Dip them in there.
I did that one time yesterday, and then I was like, nope, because it got stuck under these, and I was like, never mind. This is nope. And the main reason is because if I try to do that, I mess up my nail polish with my tooth, and I'm like, ah. Just a little side project since my main project is revision. I'm working on finishing the chapter. I've been stuck on it for a while because I need to balance my love interest being right, but also being mean. Forgivable kind of mean. So, fun thing, Tabby and I are doing a rewatch of Sailor Moon, and I'm re-appreciating season 1 Darien and his meanness, but like not too meanness all over again. And I'm like, he's gonna change so much in season 3, and I hate it. Or season 2. Then I won't like him anymore. And I'm so sad. Working on things and stuff, seriously revising my first draft. Cool. Never met myself. I don't know who I am. Is a damn mood.
Never.
I know you. Sort of. Just a little side project. My main project is under its revision ban. I just reached 70,000 words on the side project yesterday, so that's exciting. Woohoo!
Nice.
Doing a little D&D character building, making a deaf druid, and also jamming to I'm Still Standing. Sweet. It makes sense because Sam is immortal and I'm a cyborg queen, so yes, exactly. Mine is typed up in my brain. I just read it from my brain file every time.
That's handy.
Sweet.
Thank you for sending me the link for last week. Hiking. What did
I
I say?
What did he say? That you I need to know what his real sentence was. Apples are surprisingly good in hummus. Just trust me and try it. I will. I should watch that for some idea. Yes, they're so good. Give a review of what?
Apples? Hummus?
When I try it, yes.
Hiking in trails? What are we reviewing?
What are we reviewing? Let me tell y'all, the Sailor Moon Let's Talk might become more than a one-parter because I have almost 2,000 words of notes, and I'm on episode 6 of 200. I have so many thoughts. I have so much to say.
CB messaged me. It was when I said writing up an intro.
Oh.
She heard hiking up an intro. Okay, that makes sense.
So before we get into our first sprint, I'm trying to find it. This was just titled You.
Astrophysics expert.
It's official.
Just add it to the list of credentials.
Add it to my things. My other, hold on. The other one that I have says I'm a god. So, they're all very accurate.
Yeah.
Nope, that's the TSS audiobook files. Where's my author platform?
So here's the thing.
I'm a god. That was one of my favorite things.
So when Gozer the Gozerian comes into this plane of existence and asks, you have the correct answer.
Yes. I was about to go to Google for YouTube. I'm getting the timer now.
Timer already? We just started.
Yes.
No.
Are the children good? Do you think that they're gonna be fine? Were they screaming just to scream again?
No. They were, I don't know. I guess rough housing so much. I told them if I had to come up there one more time when they're in trouble, they're just sleeping in their own rooms.
That's fair. This is a deplorable threat for the children, so they all like to bunk together. Okay, got my timer up.
Is it Dio?
No! There is no Dio timer.
Well, there should be.
Smelly, messy. I think someone's dead. Call the police. 1 out of 5 stars would not recommend. Hello, welcome. Okay, that was Jenna's review for entrails.
Oh,
Sophie would like a review of the hummus, not the entrails.
What entrails?
I was
Okay.
picking up some entrails.
See, when I say they scream just to scream, I mean like they know that it annoys each other, so they will scream just to scream to annoy each other. That is the exact timer he wants, and there is not one. I looked.
I want it so like when the last 9 seconds start, you just play the 2-minute video.
And I've told him that if he wants to send me the stuff, I'd make him one. But he doesn't send me the picture, so he's not getting
It's a
do of
Jenna
it.
timer.
It
It's
is a
just-
Jenna timer.
Woo!
At the end of this one, it should say, "But Jenna," I just feel like
I don't. I don't do sound because I listen to music while I do work.
Well, then it'd be like, "Hey, now it's time for me to stop watching music or whatever."
My thing was being stupid. All right, so and we're gonna start in 3, 2, 1, go. And we're back. So I got 198 words in. I hear me echoing from somebody.
Shouldn't be me. I hope it's not me.
I got 100. I got the 195 words in from for my script, which I'm writing about how to write with the senses. And so the first thing is I'm describing the senses, and like sight and smell went really well, and then I'm like hearing.
Fear. Hunger.
Well, no, it's just I have things to say, and I'm like, oh, that shouldn't go in this section, or that shouldn't go in this section, or oh, well, this could really be applied to all 5 senses, and so it's just tricky.
Well, I worked on making an intro for myself, and I tried and failed. Well, I thought I succeeded, but then I failed at getting the pop-out chat to work so I can actually see what people are saying during this. So,
do I need to send you the link for the pop-out chat again?
No, I can figure it out during the next stream. I think I know it, or the next sprint. I think I know what I did wrong.
Okay, cool.
But I think I might have been the source of the echo, so I can fix that next time around, though.
Okay.
Unless you're still hearing the echo, in which case it wasn't me and I've been framed. But I think it might have been me.
Okay. What'd you get done, babe?
I wrote some stuff. I don't count words because I'm just trying to.
Oh, because you're finessing your outline.
Yeah, trying to fill in them holes like Kentucky doesn't do to its roads.
He also brought me painkillers because very exceptionally rarely, I can count on my hand the number of times a sound has triggered a migraine, but our daughter yelled at just this one pitch that I felt it all in my head, and I was like, that's part of why I just stopped functioning before the sprint, because that was an unusual experience and I didn't like it.
I had to go dig up a space heater.
He's in the garage den, which may become my new recording area at some point after that wallpaper is gone, because that wallpaper is new.
No, keep the wallpaper. I like it.
Mm-mm. And no, you don't. Currently working on prequel novelette to my first book. We're working on volume 2 and tweaking another novelette I wrote last year. Oh, yeah. Yes, beauty. All the love for the Jenna timer. Ah, yeah. Bask in it. Jenna and me are the club of guests who are cool enough to have, yes, the guests who send me high quality photos of themselves that I can do fun things with.
I sent you a high quality photo of not myself.
My mom took a picture of me on an iPhone. So
it's not Fox approved. It doesn't count.
Who, man? Look. Stop it.
I was talking about his photo. Fox has no say in the Dio photo.
Dio.
Sophie or CVs are sending her. To be fair, the only reason I don't have a CV timer is because the photos I tried it with, the like white lettering of the timers didn't work, and I'm like figuring out how to change the color of the numbers is too much work right now.
Too much.
So like if I couldn't make your timer in 2 minutes, I was done.
I'm disappointed to hear the apples and hummus didn't work.
Aw. Because of the cool guest comment, or because you don't like Yeah, for some reason my computer was just like, we don't know what internet is, and then it came back. The apple sweetness plus the hummus sourness was not it. But I like sweet and sour things, so I might still enjoy it.
I don't know if hummus is sour.
Right? Like, okay, I'm glad you said that, because I haven't had a lot of hummus, but
I don't know what kind of hummus she was eating. I've had the garlic hummus that Chris brought home, and then he also brought home a caramelized onion and something hummus.
No, that was just it. It was just caramelized onions. It was fire.
That one was the bomb. See? So do I. I'm trying to grow my hair out to that length again. It'll get there. I half trust you again. I think that. Oh, was it from your school? Because if it was from your school, yes.
If it was
bad.
from your school, it was probably a painted rock.
Yeah, but apples. No, they should not. Painted rock.
That was a painted rock. They gave you a stone.
Well, maybe her teeth are like wobbling in their place, and that's why her gums.
Probably from the cafeteria food.
Jenna hates all apples equally.
Even Granny Smith, even Macintosh,
I love Granny Smith.
Fuji.
If I remember right, a lot of fruit has a thing on it that like makes it taste bad to insects, and super tasters can taste that.
Wax?
Are super tasters part insect? The world wants to know.
Insect people. Mole people.
Well, Jenna's a cyborg, not an insect, so far as I know.
Well, so then she shouldn't need substance like that. She just exists on her power core.
Cyborgs are still human.
Oh.
They eat food. No. Yeah. I will yeet you. Ask Matt. It can happen.
I've seen him be yeeted.
Yeah, that's my favorite fruit, especially the ones that are kind of grainy. I like the Michigan apple of my ancestors. Food, all the food.
Food.
More apples, Cheetos, and hummus. May have to do that.
No, don't.
Don't. I'm
gonna just wait till you're asleep. Don't like. I saw something about high quality selfie memes, and I'm like, yes, that is half of my existence. So some days, the only reason Fox knows I'm getting any work on videos is done is I'm sending him screenshots of my face because I'm just like, look at my face, I'm hilarious. This is the caption for this one. Ooh, organizing Evernote. I spent the entire stream trying to find a replacement for a single word. I've done that.
She's still looking for that single word because the stream's not over yet. I guess. I don't know. She said the entire stream's not over. She's still in the future.
I suddenly have 9+ read messages on Discord, and I'm trying so hard not to look at them. She corrected herself.
Aha.
Yes, that's one shelf down. I don't know how many to go. Ooh, poppy seed.
Oh, I want lemon poppy seed bread.
Girlfriend lemon poppy seed
bread?
bread?
Wait, what? I ate gluten-free.
Look, my brain stopped at girlfriend, and I was like, that's mighty bold of you to admit on stream, Sophie. And then I remembered that Sophie's straight, and I'm like, wait a second. So that's when my brain read the rest of the sentence. And I'm like, probably gluten-free. But then you said girlfriend, and I'm like, it's not just me. I am not
Every time
alone.
I see GF as gluten-free, I'm like, no, that's girlfriend, for sure.
Hey.
Hello.
Yeah. We love Mama's baking things.
My mom never baked anything.
Your mom brings, she somehow brought us tamales on a plane.
No.
And she brought us honey from Nicaragua.
They were not tamales.
What'd she bring on the plane?
Naka tamales.
Oh, naka tamale.
There is a difference.
I know there's a difference, but I was so close with the words. All right. 349. Ah, yeah. Yes, we are supporting people's progress. People did good.
Every word is a word that is written.
So what y'all don't know is that I have folders for photos of all of my regulars that they send me photos to use for the live stream thumbnails. And once I get them, I'm not like, these are my photos to do with what as I wish. So they just have to wait till I get better at doing photo editing things. Hey. The notification gnome, yes. We're here every Monday at 7 p.m. my time, which is Central
Eastern.
It does not work, Matt. You have to try it for yourself.
What worked? I can't remember what I say.
I'm not worth 2 minutes of no CV. No one was worth 2 minutes of my time that day. Also, it would have taken more than 2 minutes because I forgot how I made the timers in the first place. So I was just inserting pictures where my face used to be.
How come we have like an Animal Crossing border?
Because that's the free one, because I have to pay to put Link's eyeball back there,
Oh.
which is what it would be
Okay.
if I had my choice. I was waiting for someone to mention the sour
Yeah.
hummus thing because, see, I just assume that I have different ways of describing all foods sometimes. So I'm like, do.
You do. It is not sour. That's bad hummus.
Wait,
Yeah.
who'd you send a selfie? Why do I need to clarify that the timers are my regulars because I spoil them?
She's dumb, so I'm not included.
That's right. Honey,
Matt,
Chris supremacy. Oh, talking about apples again.
What are you drinking? That looks like pee. Please tell me you're drinking pee.
Close. It's Chardonnay.
Chardonnay.
Jenna is part insect. Insects still need to eat. I'm staying on that hill. I'll die on it.
Did you know in Africa they're now taking locusts and now crunching them up so they can make feed?
Tea?
Feed.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, feed? I wouldn't be surprised.
It's the circle. They eat our crops, now they'll sustain our crops.
I'm allergic to any apple that isn't a Royal Gala apple, so I don't know if you were serious or making a joke, but I loved it. Oh, okay.
What? That was so quick. I didn't get to read shit. Put that back up on there.
It was from a care package from her grandma. She doesn't think it was ripe yet, but the pear was delicious.
Your grandma sent you a rock.
It's like, yep.
How long that does look like?
Oh, okay. So to make sure I have this clear, did you send me a selfie of you on Discord? I can't check because if I check, I'm just going to be reading my. I don't know what chaos happened in my Discord since the sprint stopped, but it will take all of my focus. You can borrow mommy's charger.
No, he can't. What's he borrowing?
My charger.
There's
His
one
phone's having trouble charging.
Oh.
Yeah, well, that like took 30 seconds. I'll get my charger back later. It's not a big deal. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I was burping.
Blurb.
Because what Jay doesn't know the words to describe hummus because what are words and also not English.
I feel like hummus is like, I don't know, salty-ish?
I would describe it as paste.
Garlicky?
It's a paste.
It's umami. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's savory. That's what its flavor basically boils down to.
Like creamy garlic.
No, I believe that somebody would be allergic to apples. It was just the way they phrased it is they are allergic to any apple that is not the Royal Gala. So I was like, is that legitimate, or are you just making a joke that because these apples are royal, that no other apples are worthy? Is what I wanted to know. Daddy is in the garage then.
No, don't tell them where I'm at.
If I didn't tell you where if I didn't tell him where you were at, he'd be sitting here going, "But where's Daddy?" Like thinking that you just transported somewhere else. Oh, interesting. 7 fruits that I'm allergic to, so my body just wants. Your body says processed foods only.
The seven cursed fruits. That's like the anti-heroes.
I hope you don't mind. It's the way you're phrasing it. I thought that it's okay for our comments, but I don't want to like ever accidentally joke about something that somebody doesn't like being joked about. So I try to take my cues
Get
from
out of
how
here.
things are worded, but the children are invading him.
Did you set a break timer?
Did it lose its mind? Just is that what it was? Well, no, but like doing the math, we started the 20-minute, I think at 30 minutes in, so 50. So we got like 5 minutes left. A paste. Yes, a paste. It tastes pasty.
I would agree.
Hello, off-screen children. So this is a weird thing that happened. I had written all of my February scripts, and then when I went to go work on scripts again, I was like, "What script was I even working on?" And I opened them, and they were already written. And I was like Gandalf. It's like I have no memory of writing any of this. But you know what? Past Sam, you
I'm
funny.
a ticket.
So, and yes, that's like every time I read something I wrote, I guarantee you at least at one point I will think about how funny I am. And I'm not ashamed to say it.
Honestly, like that's a vibe.
Describe it. Everyone needs to know of her lovely locks. I just remembered that for a large part of things going on, I don't think she was able to wash it. So I'm like, or maybe they're not so lovely at the moment. Who knows?
Yeah, but no, she's the savior, so she's probably got like magical conditioning hair or some shit.
I'm
That's
like
one of the powers comes with conditioner.
99.9% certain magic conditioner is not a power.
Why not? Oh, I can make
Jen
things
is
grow.
here.
I can
She
make
might.
things grow, but my hair's gonna be fucked up. Nah, somebody fuck me up if they think I don't get them set of powers, but not these set of powers.
You
Honestly,
don't get any powers. You're a man.
Look, this is hypothetics.
auto conditioner would be a great power.
It's canon now. Jenna said it in all
Yeah,
caps. Y'all heard it first.
I should lay my hands that can heal somebody's whatever, and my hair is just perfect again.
Oh,
Prologue just says, "Oh, by the way, Layla's hair is magically conditioned." Anyway, chapter 1.
That's the prologue.
Yeah, that's the prologue.
No question anything.
Forgot to mention in TSS, it does this. All right, where are we going on?
The bathing was just like for convenience, just enjoyable.
That's just to keep up appearances. Like,
right?
You shower? Like,
people can't know about the conditioning hair. It's secret.
Speaking of, hold on, I do want to say something because it reminded me. One of my favorite things is just like because I've recently re-listened to TSS, and when the first time she goes to get in the tub, it like explains that because of her skin glows when she gets in, all the water glows, and I'm like, how fucking cool would that just look? Like, all of her servants are just like, yeah, it's just the thing she does now, which is understandable. I'm just like, I want to just at least once be so like holy. I make my tub glow. That would just be so cool.
Just be a walking bath bomb.
I think it'd be nice if like, there's like a scene and Tobias and her skinny dipping, and like you're like, oh, I guess I can never
oh
fucking
my God,
lose you.
no. I can never lose you. I'm sitting here like, that would be so cool and romantic, and then he's like, I could never lose you. It's great because it's like something Tobias would say too. There's a part in like chapter 4 where it talks about how her hair looks back. I mean, that's fair.
Well, maybe she hasn't tried laying her hands on it. That's all I'm saying.
It doesn't work like that. Contaminating the water, how so? If you have a holy light, it's healing magic.
Okay, wait.
So now holy water.
That's holy water. Now we can go against the vampire army. We are
so
good.
That's what I want to know. Like, can you just touch the water and be like, all right, now we can use it for vampires?
I mean, are there vampires in that universe?
Well, man, there's a fucking woman walking around.
I mean, we know
cans.
Tobias is a werewolf, obviously. Just
I wasn't gonna say it, but because losing your SO while skinny dipping is a major problem.
Look, you turn around and they're not there.
I would not want to lose Chris if we were skinny dipping. That's a very valid concern.
It's dark. You don't know. I don't know what things lurk underneath the waters in TSS world.
Hold on. That would actually be like a really nice safety thing, because then you would be able to. I'm thinking of the practical uses. Layla is a teabag of holy water. Sorry, that got me good. Also, Matt, Fox is threatening to hurt you because
no, the werewolf.
He's like, all your regulars are against me. First Jesse, then CB, now Matt. Who's next? Sophie.
I love you, Fox.
Them fishies did avoid him.
That's true.
The eels. This combo is probably so confusing for someone who hasn't read. I imagine so, but also for anybody who didn't know, the TSS audiobook is out on Audible, and it is amazing, and I love it, and I am on my third listen, I think.
I'm having a really hard time getting an Audible account set up, but when I do,
I'll send you my info. You can listen to mine, and then buy your own later.
Isn't it just through Amazon and then just like poof?
Yeah,
all your
and
shit?
it's doing a thing where it's like you have to change your password, and I'm like, no, this is my password.
Change your password, Matt. How hard is it?
It's not my Amazon account. I use my mom's Amazon account because she has Prime, and I ain't about to pay for Prime when she's got Prime.
I mean, valid, and then like you can just share books, like less money.
So I got to figure that out so I can listen to TSS.
And sir, don't you be mad, Matt, and you're using my mama's Amazon Prime so that we don't have to pay
Okay, but who's using my HBO Max? Is it not
nobody yet? Because Stabby and I have to set it, because you have to do it through the website. You have to go to the TV login and then give them a code, and Tabby and I haven't like connected to do that yet, so nobody. You can't use it yet.
All about my anime streaming shit.
Funimation? Fox.
Half this damn planet's using it.
I literally get a streaming service, and then like all of the people that I trust with like my life, I'm like, do you want my login information?
Oh yeah.
Like, here it is. Sophie would never hurt you, Fox.
But she's a Scorpio, so I know how those words can be.
All her. Her images are so big. He was very, very happy when you sent him your professional photos. He was like, the quality.
I need to have a photo shoot. So Fox can get back on my side.
Third.
What's the third? I need to know. What is this context?
Third Star Wars movie.
It was a beautiful read.
Gorgeous.
So good. So I was gonna say something, and then I saw the word third, and like everything.
Yeah, like I'm trying to solve that riddle. So like, what does this mean?
I have to go pick another 20-minute timer.
That's kind of my favorite thing about not having the pop-out chat is that sometimes I get comments without any context and have to solve them like a little riddle.
Oh, third listen. Okay, yes. For a little bit of context, I am Jenna's critique partner. So I helped her proof listen to the audiobook, and then I re-listened to it for my pleasure, and then I'm re-listening to it again so that I could review it on Audible, because reviews are very important. Review for the authors that you want to support. And I'm also doing things that require the third re-listen for me to take some notes. So I can't say the things I'm doing. It's a surprise. But we're going to go with the bomb timer.
Because, baby, you dropped a bomb on me. Ba-boo-doo-doo. Da-doo-doo-doo. Baby,
You dropped a
you
bomb
dropped a
on
bomb
me.
on me. And that's
I
the
don't
rest of the
actually know
song.
this song,
That's all the words I know.
but I'm
of it.
jamming with it.
That's like the whole fucking song. If maybe there's like
Yeah.
there's like a small part in the start, but then that's just the whole fucking song.
You're the bomb. Yeah. That wasn't vague at all. I am the master of vague. Okay. So we're gonna start this sprint. Maybe I'll remember what I was gonna say by the end of it. Make a note. All right. So 3, 2, 1, go. And we're back. Timer went boom. How did everybody do? I had a lot of sort of housekeeping to do. Sophie sent me the zip folder with photos that had to unzip and download for a bit. In the reverse.
I settled on doing some editing. Got out the pop-up chat, I think, without any echo. And yeah, edited about 3 pages.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, was the echo because you had a tab open?
I pretty much did the same thing again, so I don't know why it echoed last time and isn't now. My only thing is maybe because this last time I muted it and then closed the window and it doesn't seem to be echoing. But if I closed the window in the first place, I don't know why it would have echoed before.
I don't know. That's just weird. Matt? Hello?
That's what he gets for handling with the StreamYard God.
Oh. So how did you do while we wait for Matt to come back?
Well, I did okay, I think. I don't know. I think I might be able to start drafting now. So
That's exciting.
no,
Matt
it's
has-
not. I'm just gonna not do it anymore.
Well, I'm envious. Sir, no. You better draft.
No,
I'll be
I'm
so
not gonna.
angry you finished your outline before me and then didn't start drafting.
You just hit delete and it's all gone.
No. Gotta put pants on to move a table. My condolences for having to put pants on.
Just move the table without pants.
Managed to get the baby and jump on. Well, welcome. Yeah. Yes, Emma's voice is so great. I love her acting. Tattoo time. Oh.
Oh. What do you mean?
No, she has temporary like ink box, I think.
Oh.
Do y'all ever like mimic the movement you're trying to explain if the word will come to you if you just keep tilting your head a certain way? I move a lot when I'm writing or reading, so it's hard for me to really know if I do that.
I got cocky, pulled up the pop-up chat, and my Wi-Fi said no. So I'm just not destined to have the pop-up chat tonight.
Not today. Chris was like, that's what he gets for messing with the StreamYard gods. Oh, but I see you had already answered all the time. Jenna used to. Sophie still do. But I also talk to myself.
A lot of times I'll find myself like sort of if there's more of like body language type stuff, I'll like mimic it myself so I have a better idea of what it actually is.
Yeah, that's what I do. I don't think I
know that sometimes I will imitate the facial expressions of things, and then Chris will be like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "Nothing."
Yeah, she'll be like,
It's because I'm trying to like decide what expression I want to go with, and so my face is just making faces. I'm starting our break timer because that's a thing that I definitely don't ever forget about. Ever.
I'll also do it sometimes with tone, with like pieces of dialogue. I'll like read them out loud a few different ways to settle on what the tone should probably be.
I will have full-on conversations with myself while I'm driving. When no one else is in the car, or when the kids are in the car, and then the kids are like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "Shh, I'm working."
Nothing.
Okay, Mom.
Goes to play Minecraft again.
Distracted by a phone call this stream. Are you enjoying your phone call? I hope so. I hope it's a good one. It's remember what I told you. It's always going to be a bigger mess before it comes together. It'll be worth it. You'll get there. I would come help if I could.
Just leave it a mess and just go do something.
No. This is why I'm in charge of the house. Woohoo, Druid! Did some sign language. Aw, yeah. Started installing subtitle software. Oh, that's cool.
Yay. I like subtitles.
One
I can't.
chapter, 3 to go. So, I wanted to watch this K-drama that made me cry with my sister. And she was like, no, fuck you. And I'm like, excuse you, but Tabby, watch it with me. Because my sister is so much more emotional than me. So anything that made me cry, she already knows. She's just dead. She's just full on not going to have tear ducts anymore. Especially if it's sibling stuff. And I'm like, if Amber, which is our baby sister, I'm like, if she watches it with us, will you watch it? And she was like, yes. Thinking that it's like ridiculously hard to get our baby sister to come like watch things with us physically, and I was like, guess what, it's on a free streaming app and they have watch parties. And she went, fuck, and I'm like, that's right, you fucked yourself over. But then I asked our baby sister and she's just like, is it in English? And I'm like, no. And she's like, no. Damn it. And my mom, she's like, that's really funny because if we're watching something in English, she'll put subtitles on in case she can't hear it. And I'm like, why? Why won't you watch this for me?
Yeah,
but
subtitles
okay.
on.
What were you saying? Hello?
Which one of us?
You got cut off and then he just stopped talking.
Because Matt glitched out.
Did I? I was just saying how like I put subtitles on like anything I'm watching because my ears don't work super well, so sometimes I gotta read it.
I'm dyslexic, so sometimes I just hear things wrong. So I like having the subtitles because it's like a double confirmation. And if like both, I just go back and redo it. But it's okay because I have gotten Adam to agree to watch it with me. And I'm like, yes, someone will experience my pain with me.
You know, sometimes I'll read the subtitle and something important will happen. I'm like, oh no, and then the character will say
when the subtitles pop up.
All right, a little bit ahead.
Ooh, 113 words. Edited 3 pages. Ah, yeah. 709 words. They do that. It's all like 5 minutes, 20 minutes. Feels the same. 319. Ah, yeah. Change some of my author platform branding. Oh, cool, cool. Backlash from his curiosity.
Look. I won't say anything because I want to stick around. But
that's right. You tread carefully.
I'm just saying.
My anime sons.
Matt, you know he's like 6th most popular character in Japan.
Why would you get a medal for being top 6? I'm just
don't get Matt kicked out.
Yeah, don't get me kicked out.
You can shit talk Sailor Moon and I'll just argue with you, but you don't talk bad about my pure anime cinnamon rock roll.
Matt probably likes to do who eats sugar and gets really strong or something.
There's
don't I dare what
either. I'll yeet you too. Don't talk about my anime children.
Well, what about the little boy who talks to animals? He doesn't do anything.
So 741, 425, 52. My niece somehow ran into my leg and ended up faceplanting. Children, they're so talented.
If you don't pay attention, she'll be fine.
That thing. I rolled around my floor when fight scenes, so I definitely act out my scenes. Did 49 words, then had a few ideas for another book I needed to write down. Man. And then 400, which was 400 words. Valid. My pen is running out of ink. No! You need the ink. I'm taking subtitling as a uni course at the moment, so learning how to subtitle both in same and other languages audio.
That's cool.
I appreciate the work that you will be doing. When the subtitles don't match the audio, though. See, it's sometimes I don't understand that when the language is English and I'm watching English subtitle, like English 1 and English, because I'm like, you were recorded in English, you were filmed in English, you're speaking English. Why are my captions not matching the English words? However, when the subtitles are like for a foreign language and I know enough of the foreign language to know that the subtitles don't like perfectly match. I understand that dubbing companies do that because sometimes it's more important to get the meaning than the translation across. And because you're translating it into a different culture, sometimes changing it around a little bit so that you can get that idea through the same idea through in a different way is more important than just a direct translation. There's actually a really big thing about it with anime dubs because sometimes dubbing companies will not, or the companies who own the intellectual property will not give leeway or like any room to dubbing companies, so they have to do a direct translation, which will come out like kind of stilted or won't necessarily make as much sense or this or doesn't like match the lip flaps, and then people will be like, oh well, that's a really bad dub. But and then like other dubbing companies that are given more leeway, sometimes some of the things will be nowhere near the direct translation, but the context gets across the same idea in meaning. And it's one of those fascinating things to like look into. Sorry, I went on a tangent there. Just
You
No, it's
sure
fascinating though.
one of
The
those
amount
things.
of like work that goes into dubbing something over.
Yes, this too, because people gotta. Oh my god, sometimes when I'm watching a C drama, they talk so much faster than I can read in some of the subtitles. Like, it's like, this is sentence. But like I've got 3 lines of subtitle and I have to pause it because I'm like, I do not read that fast, y'all.
Oh, like that CV comment you put up.
Yes, exactly like that. That's how it works. Night, Jess.
Right.
Basically, it's because you have a limited amount of characters per line time. Yes, that is one of the other things. Jelly-filled donuts are my favorite. There's a difference between regular subtitles and captions for... Ah, yes. That I did not know, but that makes a lot of sense. Important announcement, my kitty lost her cricket. Aw. The subtitling. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It depends on like the company and even how much copyright, like the original intellectual property owners also get a certain level of say and stuff. So there is like a huge drama with, was it Neon Genesis Evangelion, the new dub? Because like I think they were forced to translate it more
Oh yeah, it
directly.
was. It was Neon
Yeah.
Genesis Evangelion because they changed like the way Shinji said the way I love you to the last angel boy.
Yeah. I don't remember exactly because it's Neon Genesis Evangelion. So after I read it and was like, well, that's fascinating, I moved on.
Well,
But
yeah,
I do
they
remember
changed
it
it
was.
to be more platonic in friendship, I think. I don't
Oh,
know.
yeah. I think in the original dub and in like the original language, he like tells him that I love you because it doesn't just strictly mean romantic love. He's like saying that he really cares about him, or it's ambiguous, so you could like take it that it's a bromance or that it's a romance or one of those two. But then in like the new one, he says something along the lines of "I care about you." So it's like it's more clear that it's platonic, but fans were like, "We liked when it was vague, damn it!" And so it's like, what you gonna do? Like regular subtitles can paraphrase a lot more. Captions have to be far more strict to the actual script. Okay. But that's like, is that when they're in the same language or also when you're translating to another language? Because that goes back to like what I was saying earlier when like an English movie is filmed in English and I'm reading the English subtitles, I expect them to match word for word because it's the original language. But if it's like if it's translated subtitles, okay, either. That is interesting to know. Also know that like when I watched Yu-Gi-Oh as a kid, I would hear Joey cuss in Japanese, but the subtitles were like censored, and I'm like, "Bitch, I know what that means. Don't try to lie to me. I've seen enough Yu Yu Hakusho in Japanese." So, also, all teenagers think they're language experts after watching 100 hours of anime. All right, so our break timer is up.
It's up already? What you set
Yes,
it for? 10 minutes?
15.
Kinchi.
Yeah, 15. And this should be our final sprint of the night. Do we have any timer requests?
Daft Punk timer.
I don't
That's
think
good.
they have one, and I think it would be copywritten if they did.
Well, we're not.
Two other robots.
Who will soon break up.
I'm just going to do this rain,
Purple rain.
and then I have to check the
purple
children because I hear Roxy yelling for her bunny.
bunny,
So-
bunny.
I think somebody is holding a bunny hostage.
Intro.
All right. And this will be the last sprint of the night because the children have school, so Chris and I have to go.
Oh, so but the sprint timer is 20, but our break timer was 15.
Yes.
That's a little fucked up, man.
Oh well.
Nah,
Sometimes the breaks are 15. Sometimes
No.
I just keep going. You know, the timer actually went off 3-4 minutes ago. So
no, I want 5 more minutes starting now. Start that
oh,
timer.
too
for
bad.
5 more.
3, 2, 1,
I'm
go.
gonna just keep talking.
Hello. And we're back.
We are back from outer space.
I just need everyone to know that I was sitting here listening to to a random playlist that YouTube made for me. And then the song comes on, and when it starts out, I thought it was a different song, but then they started singing, and I was like, wait. And as they're singing, I got completely I could not focus anymore. And I'm just sitting here going, I know this song. I know this song connected with a blowjob, but why? And I was like, aha, Jenna. And I had to DM Jenna to make sure that was why. But I didn't need the world to know if I was right or not until I knew if I was right. So all I told chat was there's a song connected to a smexy scene, and I gotta think it's my CP. Then I DM'd her. I don't know. On the playback, you could probably see because I was all like, yeah. I was like, yes, I was right. So, which, as I said, would have admitted if I was wrong, but I wasn't. So, also, hey, Steve, great part for you to come to the stream.
Welcome.
You're not going to say hi to your friend, babe?
I'm sorry, I'm tired. Hi, Steve.
Please clarify it was written blowjob and not a real. I do apologize. Yes, I must be clear. Jenna and I are very big into having playlists that are very mood oriented in some way with our writing, and this song. So, and I love listening to her soundtrack, so I will listen to it all the time. And anytime she sends me a song, she's like, "I wrote this scene to this song," and so she wrote a blowjob to that song, fictional blowjob writing for clarity. All right, so yes, exactly. I need to ensure that my musical connections are in fact accurate. Oh, the song is, hold on. It is, oh wait, Jenna, can I tell them? I'm sure she doesn't care, but I just want to make sure. I'll DM you, Sophie, either way. Oh, there we go. Jenna shared it. Like I said, I was pretty sure she wouldn't care, but I liked it.
What's that? Uncut for you? Uncut you?
That's no NCT.
NCTU.
It's the name of the band. All right, so that was our last sprint for the night. We got to get it going because children have school tomorrow. So
Do they want a school?
it's a good song. All right, do your outros.
Okay. I am Chris Calavera, dad and husband to writing mom Samantha L. Nasset, and you can find me on Twitter and Insta, and that's about it. I don't YouTube, except for here and now.
In the future, you should say husband to writing mom and also her baby daddy because it sounded like you were my father dad. No.
Well, that's how you want to take it, and that's your discourse.
That's how grammar wanted to take it.
No, I said it perfectly.
All right, Matt, your
All right.
outro.
And I'm just a stupid little idiot. I'm right. We're gonna try the new intro. All right.
Okay.
All right.
He's got.
I'm reading it off my phone. So, I'm writer dumbass Matt Hollon. I'm a writer working on my debut, currently titleless fantasy novel. You can follow me on Twitter, where sometimes I tweet what can only be described as tweets. I also have an Instagram, but we don't know her. I love coffee, I love sweaters, and most importantly, I love vibes. And I'm training under Sam to learn immortality, so watch out for that. And there we go. We got the workings of an intro, outro.
You'll work on it.
We'll
I mean, you practice
tweak it. Yeah. practice it in the mirror sometimes, meet myself, learn who I am.
Full Virgo.
You are Matt.
And I am Writing Mom Samantha Nasset. This is my channel where I talk about writer things, parent things, and writer parent things. I also host these live streams on Mondays at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. I post videos on Wednesdays. I have a newsletter where you can stay up to date on all things Sam down below to support the platform. You could also donate to my Ko-fi if you wish. It is also down below. I don't think I'm missing anything. I also want to give a shout out to the Worldwide Writeathon, which I will be participating in the weekend of the 13th and 14th of March. You can find out information about that at WW Writeathon on Instagram. And I think that covers everything. So, oh, wait, I realized I've been wearing this tonight. So definitely check out this audio book. I just wear this tank top so often that I completely forgot this is the one I was wearing.
Wouldn't it be better if there were like the World Write-a-thon thing was like you can go to www.www.
All right. So we'll see y'all. Matt will be back again.
I'm back again. The Matt Marathon continues. Is it March next week?
No.
I think it might be.
March
Hell yeah.
Yes.
I am all of February and part of March.
No, leap year.
That was last year.
You missed the first because that was Jenna's unofficial birthday thing. All right. But you'll be there March 1st to make up for it. So
yeah.
All right. Night.
Bye-bye.